their fellow brother can do it for them.
That's right.
That's what they do.
Right. Yeah.
So if they want to squeeze each other's butt, they could. Say, get out there and stab someone.
Love is love. Who are we to judge?
Well, you know, the Greeks often thought that if your partner is your lover, then you're going to protect him, and it's true. It does.
You can say all your brothers are your lovers too.
Yeah. All right, so get this
All
thing
right.
going.
Okay.
We're going backwards.
Oh, yes.
Are we lining up by rank?
Well, that's what
Yeah,
we're
get
doing.
your, what the hell?
They lined up by rank, but the
Back
other way.
the other way. Back.
Are y'all yin yanging here?
Yang,
Yeah, yeah.
Yin yang.
Okay, so what Gauntlet is basically it gives you a chance to work with everyone simultaneously. So, as an example, you guys are all the bad guys, and how the Gauntlet functions is I'm the good guy. He's gonna throw. We're gonna do number one. Okay, he's going to throw something. It's going to and this is complicated. Because it's like the beginners aren't ready to have anything random thrown at them.
Well, we can do one going around and then the next one going around and the next one. We got all class, so we can do all the variations and then go on.
Yeah, I don't wanna lock it in quite that hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the rule is for Tyra and Adam,
Academic only.
only for this one, for Tyra and Adam.
Tyra can
only,
do two.
Which two?
Keep purple.
The first two. She can do two of each.
Well, but
Adam can do
we're like
one.
each one's gonna do, yeah.
Well, actually, he's going to be testing for his purple, so they can both, she can do three, because she'll be testing for her silver.
Okay, so it is going to be random. Okay, yeah, so what's happening, so we'll just keep it simple, and you'll learn as you go, trial by fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, if it doesn't work the first time, you'll just have to do it again.
Okay, so what happens is bad guy throws an attack, and it's gonna line up with foot number one if you do a taunt and a hit. So if he threw the other hand, if he taunt and hit, if he threw a straight punch, I could do either side, like that. So, but it's going to be random. So he throws that, then I move on to Cohen, and Cohen throws it, and he gets in line to be a good guy. So Cohen throws it, boom, and then I move down the line. Boom. And so as you, okay, except here, real quick. I just got the same hook punch 3 times. So make sure that you're randomizing it. Everybody do something different. Don't all just throw hook punch, right-hand hook punches. So do something else. Yeah, and then you throw something. Yep. You throw something. Okay, and then we just get in line, and then it goes around. Yeah. 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 So yeah, do something different for every single person that you need. Okay, there you go. You go down the line. Yeah. Yeah, the good thing to do is as you're being a bad guy, do a different attack for each person as you go.
Maybe just go a little
Man,
bit
that
slower.
is wicked. I love the way you have to simultaneously
Yeah.
Simultaneous.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out. Or if you don't figure out the blind spots, you're gonna get punched.
Yep. Okay. So now number 2, hot clock Vegas.
See, okay. Sorry.
Already on number 2.
Doesn't do it.
Yep.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Elbow. No, he's talking about elbow.
I just noticed something interesting. It's like our green sash here was doing it, was beginning correctly, and then some people were forgetting. I said, remember to begin from neutral. I saw people getting hitched up because the attack came from the wrong angle, and then they were having to do it like this, all twisted. So make sure that you're starting, that after you do this, reset to here, do not be in your right hand stance. Because they're like this, we're in trouble now because we started it. So make sure that you reset to neutral, and then we can be free to step in either direction. Okay, I'm trying to do this from memory. Number 3 is ton pin, ton check punch.
Ton check punch?
You're asking my memory. Well, I would just go over and get one of those and pin it.
All right.
Give it to Sue or.
Here, Mikey.
Ton pin.
I get it right. Okay.
I'm punching you guys. You can't rely on my memory.
All
right.
So they're good.
On pin punch. So notice right hand attacks and left hand attacks.
We're okay. Any attack?
They just give me okay. As long as it's to the face.
There is no such thing as failure, just readjustment.
On pin punch. That's what you're concentrating on. On pin punch. On pin
There you go.
punch. Good, Andrew. You made that
Oh, man.
quick decision. On
There you
pin
go.
punch. On pin punch.
There you go, bro.
Check punch. Ton check punch.
Pinky.
Ton check punch.
Yeah, you, like, right here, you hit.
Check.
Yeah,
There you go.
right in my knuckle. It's weird.
You did ton check punch. Yeah. So, ton check punch. There you go. We don't want to get into slap fights. Yeah. That's
No, other hand, Connor.
1, 2, 3, there you go.
Yeah, punch with your ton hand.
And remember on that one that you can go inside and outside.
Ton check punch.
Sharon's
Just
out,
one check.
Sharon's out here using his cheese.
Sorry.
He's tearing me up.
Oh, I thought you meant
He's
yeah.
cutting the cheese, what?
No,
Fucking
he's
burrito
using
from a
his
gas
cheese.
station.
Damn gas station burrito eater?
Oh,
You heard him? No, he's saying when I get.
I'll buy those at Dylan's.
What he said is when I did the time check punch, that I hit 2 of his pressure points on his elbow and his pinky on accident, and I wasn't trying to.
No, he hit something down here, and I felt it right in my knuckle.
You hit the funny bone. Ulnar nerve. Yeah.
I hit his nerve.
Yeah.
You know what?
Number four.
Number 4 is check punch.
What was that?
Hello, punch.
That was a dick flick.
Well, okay.
Yeah, just.
I did that.
Make sure that you're punching at their face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, their face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the catcher.
But I don't see. Is I'm like the baby seafood. Nobody's intercepting. They're waiting on everybody to punch.
You're not watching Andrew. You're not watching Andrew then. Andrew's intercepting like crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
When you repeat your phone, you can't about it.
It's get cold in here and then you wanna hate.
It's beautiful outside.
41 degrees. It's not beautiful.
Sliding puck.
It's cold.
Sliding.
Sliding pump. Sliding pump. Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, you're here?
he's an airman, he's tough.
I get it. The nipple's gone.
Not to the same shoulder.
Okay.
Go across it always. Yeah. And don't hold it. This is just
It's not a lot, it's a pot.
Yep.
Okay.
Check that fan is on over there.
Same person.
I think I turned it off in the filming.
Not the same shoulder.
Is it on high?
I know, we could, it feels like no one, it's not a one, you gotta grab it.
I'm not hearing it, so
Same angle, it's just
probably not high.
Yeah.
Now I can hear
it.
Yeah.
Sliding fast and remember.
It's slide. Slide it that way,
This
it's fine.
Oh,
Yep. I'll show you. Never to the same shoulder. So this is just.
It is.
So I-
Not bad.
oh.
I know it does.
Just smack it to the side. Either
It looked like you got clean.
No, I wish
You were
it was.
earlier before.
Man, I was cold last night.
But you got
Just
one beater
literally
on
just
the
smack
man,
it.
too, man.
And now you Okay. Then 6
Layers.
time harmonious string.
Alright, so go on the inside if you want.
Well, I can do it. It's gonna that way.
Yeah.
That's gonna get out of it.
That's a lot of work.
It's just a flow.
Yeah.
Harmonious spring?
Harmonious string.
Thomas.
That was wrong, sure.
Come on, one more time.
That was wrong.
That was wrong.
I also want to know. I want to know what attack this is.
All right.
You're getting scared.
Oh my God.
Since we're not recording anymore, you don't have to let us
Feature your play. By flipping your forward. Like if somebody attacks you, you don't want to go. Yeah, you want to step into them. Yeah, yeah. Because then you'll hit them in the face and they'll run into you and whatever. Now, do not get your thumb caught on the other side of their face. Like this. It's not good. Yeah. You'll jam that thumb.
Oh,
There you go. Okay.
Well, no wonder you hot, so
Yes.
three shirts.
Yes.
It was cold last night, see?
And this morning.
Now, there you go.
All right. Came out of all that.
Dang, you're ready to fight now.
No, he didn't wad it up and throw it down like he was mad at the shirt.
Yeah, like this. See, here's how you defeat a whole situation. You know, some guy tears his shirt off. It's like, okay, tear your shirt off, and then tear your pants off, and then they will start running. They say you tear your pants off, now it's underwear time. It's like, well, no, goodbye. Yeah.
Don't let that bird out their cage.
Yeah, I mean, like just we're taking clothes off. Let's just take them all off. Yeah. Then after the fight, you have
What
to
the
go.
saggy pants guys are
Yeah.
doing.
And then after the fight, it's like after sex. It's like put loose shirt, it's wet. It's like we have to find it on the floor where it's it. Yeah. No, those are yours.
Yeah, right.
What are we doing now, Michael?
Well, he's getting off on the swing seat.
Some fighting naked fantasy. That's what we're.
So I gotta do that on YouTube. Okay. So let's see. Now it's Pox out and low punch to mid center.
I'll go with hard box.
Are these all straight punches from the UK?
Doesn't matter. I suppose you can do these two and it still works.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you didn't give the punch on me. I got you in the face too.
On my nerves.
So you black sashes, follow up with more than one. All you seafoods, follow up with more than one.
I still got punched.
Pocket.
Yeah, they got back.
Run through the line.
Oh, wait, you're good.
Good.
What's that color? Right there.
Oh, they're just saying for you to go through the line, so that you get a chance.
He did.
There you go.
Box out real quick.
Yeah.
Wash those down in your pots.
If you get down to those.
Do that. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Enter strike.
Yes.
Oh.
Straight punches. Okay.
Alright.
There you go. That's a good shot. I thought.
Apologize.
Okay. Then we've got one pop.
Come up for a second.
What?
Over the fence.
Hey, that's cool.
What do you say the feds are here?
Guys, let's look at it. The fence is fogged up. It's it got all soaked last night, and now the sun is reeking it.
Oh, wow, that's
cool. Unless the neighbor set it on fire, but I believe that's steam.
That's too wet for it to be on fire.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Coffee break.
Summer elevation. Yeah. Y'all laughing at me. You got on 5 shirts.
That's right.
It's hot as hell.
All right, this is one pop.
Shit, hold on.
Right.
Look at Larry.
The floor is too bright.
Right here.
No. The floor is really bright. Put a chair there.
Doesn't really help. No, not really.
Coat.
Coat.
Oh, I said coat.
Oh, shit.
Coat.
Deal with it. That might help.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hold on.
Not gonna work.
Okay.
Alright, that's working.
That's good. I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be blind.
One pop.
One pop. I gotta do something else.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't see it. Okay.
Do it again. Oh, shit. Oh, we got on the card. Look. That's not a warm card.
That's one pop.
Yeah.
That's one pop. Well, then now what you gonna do?
When you grab onto it, can you use your thumb to?
That's not to try to grab it like this. Pin it from the top. No.
You were right. You were right.
Never to the same shoulder. So always cross.
You're right. You're right.
So always cross.
No, I was trying to say, go ahead and run through the line.
Yeah, you can just yank out of this. But this is harder for me to wait. So yeah, always cross shoulders. Never.
No.
Never that. Yeah. What is happening here? You skipped your usual. You just walk past everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You do more. There you go.
Oh. Not bad.
On for that boot shot again.
They made his
One thing that I did notice for those following up, and I ran into this too, so it's something that you just need to keep in mind as a great big no, is don't go for the grab on the same shoulder for your follow-up. So it basically, I noticed this too, sometimes this can happen, especially if you're like this, sometimes it's tempting to go like this, and that's not really doing much of anything. It'd be better to come to the inside, but it's like something like this just gets you into grabby. Yes. So here, that would be coming here, or here. It'd be better just to come across here, or if he was like this is often where it happens. You don't want to go like this in here because it's just awkward. So
Maybe
Front arm bar.
yeah, could you bring him down at the?
if you're attacking, that's part of your attack, but just to put your other hand here for no particular reason isn't really helping. All it's doing is making it be further away. So yeah, when you're here, try not to go like if you're do this, don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Yeah, there's just more efficient and dangerous things you could be doing with that hand besides just holding it. Okay. Now we got bumps out for number 9.
Bumps how?
Bung up. Okay.
More you want
I did it today.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is punching at chest.
Oh, bumps out. I heard you.
Now, make sure that you're threatened. There you go.
You are. Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Where you go?
Yeah, going.
You'll be getting it all day.
Grab.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if you
And always block on this side.
so you can do the long and the trap at the same time.
So you're not- yeah, like that.
I was about to pass.
It's just the optional motor. It's not anything complicated, it's just reach out. Yep.
Well, you can do either way. Either way.
May I give you a suggestion?
Yeah.
Okay. Tom, just what I'm seeing that might help you a little bit more, do that bomb a little more, a little more effectively, is that when you're doing it, it's okay to do it like this, but you gotta use your body in sync with it also, you know? So if I'm going like that, I see you doing that, but I don't see you doing this, you know, moving your hips a little bit, just a little bit, give your body a rotation to get that. Yeah, there you go. I do it. Me?
Get it.
Oh, okay. No.
You're on the other side.
Oh. Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
there you go. Every time. Good job.
Put your face forward on purpose.
Every time. Good job. Good job.
Really?
You see me put my face there and me.
If you got a boost on that one, you're doing on.
I didn't get this out of you.
Unlock. Down. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Now we've got
Bumps out? No, it's a break, isn't it?
Yeah. Elbow break. So, bad guys throw punches with stiff arms.
I got a question about that, see, so I didn't want to ask on the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that you said we only have one angle of being able to attack with, but like the angle I first learned was doing the arm break on the inside. And you know, it's an outside angle.
You didn't learn an arm break on the inside. Break though.
Is that right?
That's not an arm break.
So I couldn't be on the inside and crack it like that?
Yeah.
I would hit myself in the face with your. Now, what we were doing before was, if you were left-handed, we were going back this.
Right.
We were back fisting up into this. We weren't attacking the elbow. Right. So we were just noticing, like, yeah, with this one, if I did it this way, it's just gonna bend your elbow, so it's not really gonna do anything. But this is gonna do something. Right. So for bad guys, throw the punch like this and be ready to have it bend your arm outward. So just so you can feel it, throw me that punch. Now don't let it lock. Basically, throw it at me, but don't let your elbow lock.
Don't overextend. Just make
Because it's gonna be like
have a little bit of flex.
So flex like this.
Don't completely ascend.
So that's what they're gonna be doing. Is that? So because we want people to practice it so that it would actually work against a relaxed arm. Because otherwise they throw the punch and you go, and that's not good practice. Then the real punch comes and you go, yeah, that's how to die. Yeah. So up higher, otherwise it's not. There you go.
I got the right point.
Yeah. So it has to be here. Yep.
Yeah, good.
And now smack.
Yeah, that was all right, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, you came underneath a little bit, but that was okay. Because my elbow was.
You have to match your elbow.
It's just getting better.
Right, so if you individual punches.
Yeah.
Like these.
You have to match the angle of their elbow. So I can see from this angle right here. Basically, this hand must go up here by the elbow joint. So if he's like this, then it's across.
Yeah.
If he's this way, it's more down this way. Right? Because if I don't pay attention to that, then it isn't going to do anything.
Not as much.
Yeah. The only option that I saw for the inside, like we were talking about it going this way. The only option I saw would be it'd be very niche in my opinion. It would be a pox style with the ginger fist to the brachial.
Okay.
So we'd be going like that essentially. So I'm sticking this and then going across it that way. So it'd be
I got you.
that. But
That would hurt like hell.
yeah, but that's so specialized, and this is very specialized anyway. So this is even another level of specialized. Really, the only time that this works is when you know the punch is coming, and so it works good as an attack by draw if you're drawing them into like this, and then you're waiting for it and then go for it. But yeah, you're not going to do this in the middle of the match and come across like that. You have to land it. Yeah. Okay, keep on. Yeah.
So one quick question. It's right here on the right above the elbow joint. Right here, right here.
Yeah, it's just you want it to be
Got it.
so that it gets a flex. Because otherwise, if it's too down low, then nothing's gonna happen. If you're too up high, then it's too large of a fulcrum. Your muscles will compensate. And okay, we break the elbow backwards, that would be the perfect ideal. But if we tweak it, then that's good too. Again, if it's a minor sprain or something like that, now they're not going to feel very comfortable with that, and you've just taken away one of their weapons.
This is really spoken.
Should we be concerned?
No, it's just,
So then we'll be going along here, and then the fence bursts into flames. I wonder technically whose fence is it? Is it both their fences?
Well,
Like, is it Joe's fence or is it the neighbor's fence?
I think
Since it's built towards this way, I think it's Joe's fence.
Yeah.
Because the back's towards the other house. Or,
No, the front's towards the other house.
So
This is
I
this
guess
is
that'd
the
be
side
front,
that you don't
but
look at.
Yeah, the side you don't look at, then that's your house. That's how fences are built. The shield goes out that you want the presentable side out towards.
Yeah. My dad always built it the other way. He said, I'm the one looking at it.
I mean, you just,
It's like, it's like I'm the one going out in the backyard, so I would look at the pretty side. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So then we go. Okay. Then we got. Now they are punching low, and they do long hand hit. Punching low.
oh, I already.
That was the draw. That was the draw.
There you go.
Yeah, but they always said.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Yeah, they are. Sweep it out. Sweep it out.
It's gotta be a weird thing to say, but your elbow is actually too high.
Is it?
Yeah, you're tending to go like this, and it's very tense like this. This should be down here, like this. So don't worry about getting like this.
Okay.
So just relax and come in like this. This will take care of everything. If it's up high, then there's the chances that if you're used to doing that, it'll go under. So reach out more. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out this way.
Good.
Good. Okay, final one. Practice. I let you recover.
Wait for the shoe to drop.
You're under arrest.
And I gotta work on me. So the lead goes first.
Reverse.
That was a snake.
Hey, that was wicked.
So remember the first one starts the lowest. The second one goes up higher.
Hey, that,
I
never.
So that you
That's
have
weird.
left-handed.
You might have discovered something.
Great. He said, yeah, even if it's left-handed, it's this one. No, it doesn't matter. If I'm doing it left-handed, here. So just climb your way up the. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Hold this.
Yeah.
There you go. Either hand.
Get on him. Crush him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all of those. Yeah, quick break. The only thing I've got is. Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Just have to do both of those.
After that, now go.
Yeah. The only thing I was seeing is on that one, is that you keep looking to the angel on your shoulder. The angel. You keep going. So, keep looking at him. Yeah. It's like, is that good? Sometimes we'll have people like that who really need the instructor's approval for things, and I know that's not what you're doing. But like they'll do a technique, and their first reaction is and look at the instructor. Like, good. No, it's like stop looking at me. Just do the technique. Yeah. Well, it's like there was it's back in like the 40s or 50s. There was this like for circuses and stuff. They thought there was a horse that could do
So
that.
nothing there.
Yes.
And it was basically they'd say 10 times 2, and then it would stop its foot, and then it would get to 20 and stop. Well, then they figured out what all the horse was doing was watching your face, and so when the person's face went and lit up from when it got to the right number, it would stop.
Oh.
So it's a 15 plus 2. Then it'd count to 17, and the guy's eyes would light up. He said, "Okay, that's it." It's like, what you want me to do is you'll say a thing, I stomp my foot until you get a happy face, and then I stop. And that's all that's happening.
Do it?
Yeah. And then now you get me treats.
Right,
exactly.
Carrot.
Yeah.
Carrot.
Remember, they were talking about though that like people are starting to make the argument that octopuses are sentient.
They're pretty smart.
Like that they're smart enough to be considered sentient and therefore should eat.
Yeah. Think about. I feel like you have to be able to communicate first.
They can with each other.
Okay, with us.
Well, we can't communicate with the octopus. Or we can.
Yeah.
Like a cuttlefish can have whole conversations with where they put their tentacles. They have kind of a sign language and changing colors and all this stuff. Yeah. There's one where a person they had a friend octopus that they would go visit, and there's one bit there like where this is highly unusual. The octopus was trying to get something, but it was pushed. There was a log that whatever it wanted was under the log. It was pushing on it, trying to move it, and finally it went over to the scuba diver and grabbed them and said, "Come over here." It grabbed their hand. This is a little octopus. They grabbed their hand and put their hand on the log, and then started pushing. And so the person got, "You want me to pick the log up?" And so they picked it up, and then he went under there and got a bunch of shells and left. So it's like the animal not only asked for help hunting, it went to the human and gave it directions on what to do to help.
So,
That's pretty cool. Yeah. It says, "I want you to pick this up." Yeah.
that would also be dolphins, right?
Dolphins, yeah. I do like what White said about dolphins. He said people always talk about how dolphins push the drowning person back to shore.
Yeah.
They don't talk about the dolphins and they push them away from shore. Dolphins just like pushing things. Yeah. It was interesting. We were in the I believe it was around. Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember if it was Lanai or somewhere in the Bahamas, but around there they had what they were called spinner dolphins. Because what they do is they launch out of the water and then it spins through the air. That's just their. But they told everybody, they said, "Do not go snorkeling out to these dolphins."
No.
They said because they don't care and will. They said that they'll think it's funny to go by and smack you in the face with their tail because you're just some weird slow thing, and I'll go beat you up. So it's like it's different than a trained dolphin at an aquarium or something. It's like these will come by and think it's funny to hurt you, or they don't know they're hurting you, but they will. Or they'll say, "Hey, I'll grab you." Like this has happened. Like somebody's been snorkeling, and the dolphin will go, "Hey, this will be fun," and then grabs you by the ankle and drags him to the bottom. Yeah, hey, let's play down here. It's like, no, I'm dying. They're sort of like a cat. Like a cat always seems disappointed when the thing they're playing with dies. So they're like, hey, move.
No play that anymore.
Do something. Yeah, well, it's like same thing. Like, oh, it stopped moving. I guess it's done playing.
Carry a harpoon on everywhere you go. When
You
you go
don't want
there.
to kill the dolphins. It's basically they said do not mess with them. Well, it's just like watch them from afar, but don't. But of course, people went swimming out to them anyway.
Of course. Is this on the
But
what page is the manual?
I don't know what it made this one, but it's in there.
Okay.
Usually comes in that.
Reference.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I was in there, I was outside when it happened. Yeah, I was hot. I got up at 5. I went to the teacher. I made it to work by 5:30. So I was at work. About 5. I was outside. It was like, I'm like, outside. It's really good out here. I thought it was going to be cold. It rained. By the time I made it to my house, it was first time. My girlfriend got the teacher. I got outside. I was like, what the hell is this?
Take a double card?
Do you believe in that?
We do,
Well, yeah, that's a popular. Like when we were talking about the magnetic pole. I think what you're talking about is
You make a knuckle harder?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You make it
It's
knuckle
always-
harder? What's your name?
Yeah, like a
Tyra?
magnetic pole.
Tyra? You make your knuckle harder?
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, so then Eric Lee gets all
you like
yeah, so. Oh, you were doing that?
yeah. It works that way.
No, I saw that they were like,
It's okay, it's okay.
yeah, but they also, you saw they just proved that they could move trucks in yeah, all they did was they took a satellite and slammed it into an asteroid. They just wanted to test it to see how far the asteroid would move. And they moved it way further than they thought. Because you know, in space, if you're traveling 20 million miles an hour that way, if I change now you're going way that way. Because even though I moved 1 degree, that's like
Trajectory.
there's like there's a statue of Christopher Columbus in Spain. They actually drew a line right where it was. He's pointing at their own flag. He's like 1 degree more too far to the left, so it makes it basically the place where he originally landed by like 600 miles. So this, that, way different. So yeah.
Wow.
They were even talking about that. It looks like the dark season. They were talking about like some technology where like physics-wise, and how you put a large craft next to an asteroid. Like every object has a gravitational pull, which is just a really mild one. But they were saying if they just had a craft flying next to it for like 5 years, it would slowly pull the asteroid and change its trajectory. But you know, just have to send the satellite out there and go and run into it. Right. Well, and what's cool is they had a camera attached to the truck. So they did send back pictures. As it's getting closer and closer and closer to the asteroid, you find it's like into it. But so at least we have a picture of what an asteroid looks like about 20 yards off of its surface. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's cool.
Shit, that's wow, that's a big one. How you feeling though, bro?
Good.
Wrap up
My nucleus, yeah. Things are good. How about you?
Come here. See, right here. I'll try to help you.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, just right there. Just trying to make one of those hard.
Finding the right candidate.
People used to do like this all the damn time.
Yeah.
See, I done broke my wrist and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Astronomers,
Hold it open.
sometimes it's like they trade back and forth between extreme risk and stuff. They name things. Like there's several constellations. For telescopium, microscopium. Those are actual constellations out there.
Makes you
But then
All
there's
right.
an asteroid that some say, hey, in 10,000 years or so, this thing is going to trajectory and change the way people telecom. They name it Apophis. The Egyptian god of chaos. It's like, no, don't name it that. It's like, are you serious?
That's what I'm talking
It's like some people are talking about, it's like, we took the planet that was named after Pluto, the god of like the underworld, and also several kinds of misfortune. We degraded that planet
almost
into
as
the
if
fourth planet.
almost as if you lead it into you see what I'm saying? You already know what I'm saying. That's always like that. You know, tuck that down because you want to
Okay, we still have like.
yeah, I did all the time.
Oh yeah, you said do this
They'll
next.
tell you my thumbs are out all the time, and one day I
mean, he's
my
resting
thumb,
from
I'll
that.
never do that shit. You do not want to break your thumb in a fight. You won't fight no more after that.
You know, that's a long ways out there.
Yeah. And we got detailed pictures.
You know, I try to put it up on Google just to see what it looks like.
All my stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, I looked up Saturday too. You know, that's like ring around it, nice rocks and something else.
I think New Horizons passed it back in 2016 or something. Like past Pluto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the spacecraft. And
You get going down there a little
I
bit.
think those spacecraft.
Yeah, see how
Well, they got one going to the sun right now. And what they're doing is they're slingshotting it off of Jupiter
Oh, yeah?
and using Jupiter's gravity. And I think they broke a new speed record for spacecraft. I think the craft was going like 93,000 miles per second or hour, something like that. Do you know what the new speed record was for the spacecraft? The one that's going towards the sun, they slingshotted it around Jupiter.
They had a new speed record.
Yeah, I forget because it did 3 pass arounds. And the third time, the time went ridiculously fast, but it was still only like a percentage of the speed of light.
Well, of course.
Well,
Because if you did that, then it's like then you would start maybe breaking apart. Because as you go faster, it weighs more. So I would think that there would be
Not in the vacuum of space, though.
no, its own mass increases.
Yeah.
It's just how it's relative mass. So it's like that's why I said you can't go to the speed of light is because the object gets heavier and heavier in space.
It's cool to like think about stuff.
Yeah. Like the other one that kind of made me think about it is there actually is no such thing as weightlessness in space. What actually is going on is that everything is in constant free fall. So the sun, the Earth is always falling towards the sun. But what's happening is it's going around it fast enough that prevents it from falling.
Yeah,
So when you're in orbit around the Earth, you are falling, but you're going so fast that it's keeping the Earth's gravity isn't strong enough to pull you down. So yeah, if you slowed down, you would immediately fall. So that's what's kind of the crazy thing. Yeah. So yeah, it's like you basically when you go to the moon, you fall towards the moon. You gave yourself a push, and now we're falling towards the moon.
Yeah. As long as you stay
And then you go around and go whoop, and now you fall towards the Earth.
crazy how
Yeah.
it works.
I'm excited for them to figure out warp drive.
Yeah.
They've been able to do it on really small scales.
They just so the dart that they just shot at the asteroid, they were testing out the newest engine for the ion plunge.
Yeah.
That I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't have a degree, but basically they tested the third version of that, and now it is even more efficient and even more faster.
Yeah.
I don't know what they said the top out speed was, but they said it's good.
Yeah, with warp, the speed is actually 0.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on is it expands space behind the craft and contracts it in front of it, and so the universe moves around the object. And so therefore, you can go relatively way faster than the speed of light because you actually aren't moving.
I was seeing things about that.
It's messed up.
I think once we get nuclear energy figured out, though, we'll be able to do.
I heard, yeah,
along
so
the
they
lines of that.
successfully did some nuclear fusion
Mhm.
in some form of it.
But it's hard getting it to 300 million degrees Celsius to be able to
Yeah.
do it.
But if you can get it running, then that's energy forever.
Yeah. Yeah,
That would-
it
see, now
keeps
that-
itself perpetually
That would change
going.
everything.
Mhm.
Because now it's like, okay, now electric cars don't have to run on coal. They
Yeah.
can run on that.
Well, I mean,
So-
that's one of the huge reasons Russia's invading Ukraine right now because what's the island south of them? The island south of Ukraine that has all the oil reserves.
Oh, I don't know.
But we wouldn't have to fight over energy anymore if
Yep.
we had nuclear energy. It's a thing.
As long as everybody can have it.
Yeah.
It's like, don't just say, hey, it's universal free energy, give me $500 a month to use it. No.
Or Elon
like-
Musk's
Yeah,
universal internet.
Yeah. I would say whoever invents it should get a lot of, just, governments should just give them some money, just to reward them for the average. And then say, and now it's free for everybody else.
That's all right.
Yeah. Because otherwise then it's sort of like, okay, I did it, and that's great for the world, but I spent $20 million on this, and now I'm in the hole, basically.
But being immortalized and making it possible.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to doing some stuff. Gonna do more gauntlet, but this time with entering to striking. And okay, so got some ideas here. I'm going to show you several options, but then we can slow this gauntlet down a little bit, sometimes to work on things if necessary. So just each one will go a little slower. We're just setting that pace. So, but what? So I'm going to show you opponents. Bad guys are going to be in right hand stance with a closed center line. So just so everybody knows, this is closed center line. This is open center line. So open center line means this is all just kind of relaxed. Closed center line is how we fight with the hands on the middle. So you guys are going to just be standing how you usually stand when you're going to fight. Okay, so I'm going to show you some options right here. So just ready like that. Okay, so just some options for you. First one would be punch in the head. There you go. And not a cut across, just a punch him. I just happen to hit you on the way. Yeah. Ton harmonious spring, home strike, or ton check punch. So ton check punch, that, or ton cut across, that, or back fist the hand and pin and hit. That. So the real thing I'm doing is crack. I just didn't want to do that one. So that's how you can practice that. Okay, but So like those are some of the options there. They're just gonna be standing there and you're going to attack. And attack in a way that makes sense. So those are options for you, but so like if you can't think of anything, do one of those. But I also want you to think of new stuff. So he's there, you're it's like freestyle a little bit. Or underneath. Or something like that. So improvise. So because what'll happen is the first one that we're doing is opponent is a matching stance with close center line. Then it becomes opponent is left-handed with close center line. Then it becomes right-handed with center line open. Things like that. So each time it's going to be a little different. So just make sure you do something different for each person that you work with. Okay. And now try not to get too quick. It's like what I don't want to see is very haphazard stuff. So everybody get ready. So I don't want to see that's not doing any good. So settle in front of each person and do something. Then settle, do something else. So each time stop and do something else. Okay. Here we go.
Going up the line. He's cheating. He used that as his.
Nice.
Good.
Actually, right.
Do back fist.
Go back to it.
Yeah. Like rolling back with yours.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about old school, man. That stuff works. It's wicked. Not bad.
Yeah,
They blocked me.
They'll lock you.
Sorry.
You still got beat up.
Yeah, he grabbed me and was like, "Don't get in here, Rob punch."
I'm trying to think.
Go ahead. I think the easy play is to also consider other targets.
Oh, it's hard. So,
I mean, so don't always go face. You got down low. So now here's the thing to think about. Why would you pin it down into the direction of your hip? Because that one you're inviting her to go inside. So if you just push it down further, you block it. So instead, I would want to box out that up. Always consider why you're doing something. Like I was kind of noticing on there, it's like you're coming here and you brought it down, and then it was just your other hand went, and then was just kind of here. But it's like you have to think about why am I giving up my left hand if I don't really need I'm hitting him, so I don't really need to hold it. It's like they don't have a knife. Like if they did, that would change it because I need to hold it. But if they don't. Okay, so we're gonna try it one more time, but I have a different idea for it, and I think we'll do this on each of them because it's good to practice both. Now, bad guys start neutral, and now we have to react to you raising your hands. Just make sure that you are stepping into a right hand stance and raising them with the closed center line. So you guys are going to step like this and then reset for each new person. So now the good guy has to react to the hand motion.
Look.
No, you should be right-handed. Right-handed closed center line.
I didn't let him. I followed him.
And I'm not
Right-handed closed center line. And then you skip me entirely. Right-handed closed center line. But not throwing a punch. You just put up your hands.
couldn't do stuff.
Woo!
We don't do that no more. How we used to, what's that called, a bridge?
Oh, like,
Like,
yeah,
like, no, like how we used to.
just consider your target.
How, you remember like,
You know, like,
I'm not to bring the old
like
theory,
just
but say I
punching
want
them
to
over
over
here.
here, boom.
Yeah,
I punch, you jump over there, cross track.
Oh, but if you
Bridge,
build
then
it down here, that's really good.
That's principle.
Yes.
Or doing this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never
We
got
got
there.
it.
I
Yeah.
really go for that. But if you did this, same thing.
Okay. Well,
This hit right here.
Wait, like that?
It's hard to get at that angle with how he's standing. You have to watch how they're standing. You would have to, okay, remember to get that. Yeah.
I tell me. Before you pay me, you punch. Oh. So boom, pin me and then punch me again. That was quick. I like it. I know you got to punch me that time.
Wait, what do you think?
Okay, I've got something that'll help you and it'll help everybody.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of thinking about what to do for the engagement, which is leading to some confused options. Like coming here and doing a ton pin and then punching underneath it.
Yeah.
It's sort of the two thoughts aren't going together because the ton pin should open up the head.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to push down and then close off this window. So what's happening is people are thinking of their engagement with the person's arms rather than trying to hit. So if you instead think, I want to hit you in the face, how am I going to do that? So I do a ton pin to hit you in the face. I don't go, I'm going to do a ton pin and then do something. So if my goal is, I'm going to go for ribs on this one, then he's standing there. I go for this. This is my focus of my thought. So pick the thing that you want to hit and then go for it. So another thing that people haven't thought of is get creative. Okay, entering the striking. He puts up his hands. I mean,
I can.
I hit him. I hit the strike. It's not entering to punching. It's entering to hit them somehow. So try a thing. But think about what you're going to hit. Don't think about all the cool stuff you're going to do on the way. Because then that turns into slack fighting.
Pick a target.
Okay.
Really bad.
Okay. So we're going to do the bad guys are in a new stance. Bad guys are in left-hand stance with close center line. So let's begin as though the fight is already started, and then each person do something new with it. Then the next time we go around, we'll start both people neutral. So you guys are hands up. Strike.
Oh.
That works.
Oh! But you see all kinds of different options open here. Good. Stagnant Viagra. That sounds like a disease. But you gotta go to the hospital for that. Remember, just because he's left-handed doesn't mean you have to be. They're just a thing in the way. So you do what you need to do. Don't let them be telling you how you should move. There you go. See, and that's not to say don't fight, don't step forward with your left.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it just because they're left-handed doesn't mean you have to. So
Don't limit your options.
right, do everything. And also a thing to try for people is don't be afraid of trying other angles besides straight on. So I've got he takes that stance. I have this or anything that's in here. But I've also got over here. So don't be afraid to move to either side. That also opens up a whole bunch of possibilities. Yeah. I guess one way to think about it is like when you play the piano, you want to play all the keys. You don't want to say, oh, I only play the middle right. Yeah. You'll run out of songs that you can do. Yeah.
There was a chair played for one-handed pianist.
Yeah. That's just that, yeah, his arm got blown off.
For his list, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now start off with neutral, but then you're going to step forward into the left-handed closed center line. Woo. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
You were expecting a punch.
What about the crack?
No second guess.
He said, what's up, crack? You got to do that.
I'm here. This guy's no short thing, and I gotta lift him up.
As soon as you see motion.
Okay, nice.
I'm standing in this stance and Sean's like, "No, come up here." It hurt.
Technically, left-handed closed center line would also be like something like yeah, so people do weird shit. Yeah, they come in here and go like this up like there.
That is weird.
So that's closed center line though.
Yeah.
So now I'm in a totally different stance. I'm gonna come at you like this.
Oh,
If you do that, you gotta.
so
Yeah.
don't let that shit throw you off, right?
Nope.
Okay, because that threw me off, just doing that weirdness.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm like.
Keep it in the
It can distract somebody.
Yes, it could. Same thing if they're taking their shirt off.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as it's like this. Yeah.
Who's taking what off?
Talking about it's like instead of waiting for that. Yeah, we've been talking about that for the whole time.
Is Kara still here? Did she leave?
She's right here.
There she is. I think she's leaving. Saw that on
Okay, so now we got let's see, opponent matching stance open center line. So now you guys are going to be like taekwondo guys. It's really weird to do that on purpose. Okay, so he's here, and then I'll bite his finger. So-
Somebody naturally attacks you with their hands, right? It's like,
Oh, way up there.
Oh! Good. Yeah. Do more than one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I would have got charged.
Focus on your what happened there was that your lop salad came from
Yeah.
so try to reach that. Yeah. Okay, now the thing to think about, if his hands are out here, why would you want to bring them inside? He's already completely open. So just go inside. Yeah. Inside has more targets available anyway. Focus on the hit, not the how you get there.
Go straight to it.
Yep.
When in doubt, hit.
Like,
That much meat.
He's like, when in doubt, keep them in. Yeah.
Yeah, but they might not want to go out with you.
Different kind of date. Okay, so now same thing, but you guys are going to burst into that.
Realize, Sherrod, treating a big guy, you better get your hands on him. Even if you're gonna you better get
You know, you can always use my and that I got
you
you.
made it. Good to have rock hard knees.
Calling that his angel on his shoulder. He attacks them. Yeah. Now look at the angels. Yeah.
All these young guys like looking at their own hands.
I think it's because we're too used to imagining things. We go, we think about what we just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all right. All right, man. Oh, I did.
Wait, no, you're supposed to be right-handed. Right-handed.
I got punched on the face.
Right-handed, right-handed.
That doesn't matter.
I did the
Well,
other
but
way.
we're left-handed next.
My face went right into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Opposing, so left hand stands open third line. So, and you guys are going to start in your big fighting stance.
That's how they do it.
You know what? So, what happened there was you got in too close and were out of punching range. And you were in grappling range, but then you continued to hit. So you went.
Well, I was practicing, but in
That's
real
how-
life,
That's
in
how
real
fish
life-
fight.
in real life though, in a real life situation, if I was that close to somebody learning here, I could be this close and I can
Right.
contract all the way.
But I'm saying it's not ideal to get yourself in like this. So
That's what all this training is for, is to teach you what to do in real life.
right. So I'm just saying it's like if you were in this close, then yes, wham, one good hit, good. But
All right.
the way to get close somewhere and they can't move just yet.
Right.
Right. You want to imprison yourself inside it.
You get a guy that's strong stance, and you're in there. You can't move the guy, right? So you pop him, and then you push him. Yeah, you got screwed.
Yeah. Like, there are benefits. There are benefits to being close, but there's also drawbacks, and you can get too close for punches to do much.
Now, when you guys get used to punching from here,
Yeah.
without even thinking about it, that's one thing. But most of you right now, you have to go 1-inch punch. I go, ugh. Right? But when you get here and you can feel, boy!
Yeah, I
I
got
like
it.
to break out the 80 slang so you can attack.
Booyah! Gotcha.
Let's say he traps you.
Yeah.
Right? You're in nice and close and he traps you. And then he kicked you.
Have you ever seen those professional slapping contests? They become
It wasn't
professional
just laughing,
slappers.
it actually hit me. It was the ear. He always demonstrates that power,
Oh, I see.
but it hit me dead in my ear. So.
Because it wasn't looking.
Right.
So I knew where his head is, right there.
Sometimes this is something that I think people in general need to adhere to, and I run into it as well. I think if I see who you're the only one who doesn't have, you don't have this issue either, so you can rest assured. So, Sometimes those of us who are a little bit more anxious at the idea of smacking somebody on accident, we tend to start looking like rocket socket robots and we get too close.
Right.
So yeah, we get in here and we come here and go like that, and they're terrible techniques.
Yeah.
They're too close, and so working on practicing full extension, not letting yourself get so close that or even trying to do 12 techniques at once because and really none of them would do anything. If you tried to fight like that, you're just right.
Big guy's gonna grab and throw your ass wherever the hell he wants to throw. So each time you hit somebody, blast the shit out of them, and then follow up with something that's gonna put them down.
I was working towards is like the best ways to practice that without beating up on your hooping. Because sometimes it's like we're trying to put that effort into it,
Right.
But then like we're trying to put that effort, but sometimes that manifests itself in too many strikes.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And I do a push.
Yeah.
You know, instead of whamming, you're just intention.
Right. It's like sometimes what can happen is you can get sort of like Professor Bill would have people do. So it's like you put your hands and then I go. And that's not really doing anything.
Right.
But then you kind of feel like, well, how do I put that intention out there without being rough on my hooping?
Right. It's control.
Well, but so the answer is you actually do touch them.
You touch them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
But when you need to make some room,
yes.
Make it.
make some room.
Michael going on a diatribe.
It's not a diatribe, that was a question. Because I find myself doing that sometimes. It's from my old taekwondo training of.
What do you have to show it?
Oh.
Second one down. Second one down. That one in.
How they taught us to for all of our moves should never touch anyone.
The other ones I do too.
I'll take the seat of meter.
That's Tylenol. The other ones I do.
That works. Either one.
They do different things.
What's Tylenol do?
Acetaminophen is not for, and basically ibuprofen is about inflammation. Acetaminophen is general.
Just for
pain.
pain.
Well, I just need it for pain and fever from last night.
Yeah.
I didn't do a finger last night.
So I woke up with a slight hangover.
And you can always make room. You can always make. I don't care how tied up you are, right? You can always make room. Always. He's got you by your wrists, and you can't punch him. Push him and kick him.
Blow on his face.
Don't let him get away with shit. They grab your arm, push him.
Yeah.
There's no cheating in fighting.
I think sometimes what happens is maybe this is just me, but sometimes people get into the mindset that they have to like beat them at the chess match. It's like so like
Don't fight their game.
so like we engage here, and so that now so he grabs me, and now we're in a trapping war, and then it's like so now I have to beat him at the trapping war instead of I don't care about it.
Right.
Yes.
No, that's what I was thinking. I was playing the trap.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Tyra, you may have experienced. Listen, girl, I'm going to tell you something. You may have experienced something like that, right? So, you don't pay attention to this. You whack him in the nuts. His hands are busy. It's all yours. Yeah, but your feet ain't.
Spit in his eye.
Spit in his eye. Headbutt him.
So,
You know?
Lean over and bite his
That's why
eye.
you always say, focus on going straight to the target, because what I realized today when CC Michael was taking different stances,
Yeah.
that we practice open center line, close center line. Idealistically, you can't become robotic in your thinking in a fight. And the object is not to look and say, okay, this person is in the open line center line or open line right hand stance. Let me see if I can attack them like this. That's not the point to get across or think systematically. It's just whenever you see a pattern attack,
Okay, give me a stance, any stance. Okay. What's my targets? First of all, head. His face is wide open.
Yeah.
Right? So I can check this and punch him real hard.
Yeah.
Right.
If he's got a more, face guarded stance, his ribs are open, straight in. And now I've got this.
There is no perfect defense.
Right.
So it's not
If
always
he's
open.
totally guarded like a good boxer would be.
So lean over and get like,
So I can't really hit him.
he's gonna eat.
So I've got that. What is my opening? Right there. Wha-pa!
And it all also comes down to your subconscious, because no matter what stance they do, you shouldn't be consciously analyzing it,
Focused on.
because your brain knows. It's like, that's why we practice this with intention, when they're standing like this, because I know if he takes that boxer stance, a really tight boxer stance, I know, well, his ribs aren't open, so am I gonna try to punch him in the ribs?
No.
No. Bad
His head
shot.
is well guarded.
And so it means that when I am just relaxed and I'm going to attack what's available, my brain knows ribs are not available. So what do I do with my brain? It's like,
He's playing his game.
right. No, I'm talking about like something like
So-
that. He's not gonna maybe think.
So
that.
again, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna play his game. I'm not even gonna mess with this
Worry
stuff.
about all this.
Yeah. Kick him in the
Right?
knee.
I'm gonna kick him in the knee. I'm gonna kick him in the groin.
What if he uses the impenetrable neck squat?
Kick it right in the
Kick him in the
spot.
knee. Kick him in the
Kick him in
knee.
the knee.
There's not a lot of hand defenses against kicking in the knee.
Right.
Yeah.
But-
The knee is almost always open.
What I can say is I know I've learned it here lately that whenever two heads are occupied, you always got the option to tie them up with one of yours.
Yeah.
That's why. Look at his ass. If you leave with one hand, look at his ass.
If you got a good X block, I want to.
But the thing
And our Xbox keep breaking.
the other thing to remember is that again, you don't want to get caught in the trapping game. So like, don't go for a trap if you don't need to go for a trap. So if somebody's standing like this, are they gonna block a straight punch to the face? Can they from there?
Well, they can.
Yeah, but I mean like this. Okay, so like you talked about it. Well, this isn't good. Elbow down, wrist. Yeah. Right. So I'm just saying.
So from here, I can block this, I can grab this.
Yes.
I can kick it.
Yes.
I've got a pretty good defense from here,
Mhm.
right? If he's just gonna throw one punch.
Right.
But most people don't just throw
No,
one
they
punch.
throw multiple. Right.
How many times did I hit you in the throat? Twice. 3, 4.
We
And
fired up today.
take a 0 off.
They don't want to check.
But I was just meaning like if somebody comes up in a more stance that we're used to, then don't necessarily think like step one is not complicated trapping. Step one is try to punch him in the head. So because it's the way of the intercepting fist, not the way of the intercepting trap. So basically it is possible to get lost in that kind of technique and forget that its point is to allow you to hit things. So you use traps when if you didn't, you wouldn't be able to hit them. Don't trap for trapping's sake.
Once you get better, give me a good defensive stance. I don't care what it is. Once you get better, you can pick your targets like his fingers. Back. Right? So I'm not taunting him. Now I'm hitting. Pow. Boom. Man, jump the hell of it. I do it that way.
Yeah.
This hand, I'm going like this.
Which is a nice little trick because their brain will. Because then they'll think you were going for a hook to their face, and you're like, yeah.
And once I range that,
Yeah.
I hit him right in the head.
Yeah. On the other side.
Yeah.
So they're going to shoot it.
You gotta break out the line with that.
You know, they've got this hand out front. Boom, straight into it. Right in. Boom. That's gonna hurt them. Or back fist. Most people aren't gonna be standing in a southpaw stance. They're gonna be like that. So hit that. See? Bam! Whoa! You know, and in a fight, I'm not gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm gonna rape the shit out of him. And break his leg.
Yes.
So you've got to be careful. Don't get stuck doing hop, 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 hop. You know. Whoa!
Yep.
I got it out of the way and I punched. He got quick. He got that up. So I do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You do what's necessary, not what is technique. It's sort of interesting mindset. It's like Jeet Kune Do can also lead you into the classical mess if you're not careful, because you'll get obsessed with doing all these complex tracks. It's like, but we're supposed to be hitting them in things.
Right. Your first move is always hit on it. Your very first move. He takes an aggressive stance at me. Boom! Take him out. Hit him. Boom. If he backs up and he's still up, hit him again. Boom! 2 more times. Whatever. Knock his knee out from under him. Hit him in the jaw.
80% of the time, if you get in a fight against a single person, you will not use 99% of the techniques that you know. You'll use 2. And then you'll be slightly disappointed that you didn't get to use anything else. Because you punched him and maybe back fisted him and kicked him in the knee. And so bam, bam, they fall down. And that's it. And you didn't, it's like, what, all my complex traffic? Don't worry about it.
Years of learning.
Yeah. You know, the trapping is I would say tertiary, because primary, secondary, tertiary is happening.
If I'm coming out of a movie, oh shit, man, this is a shitty movie, and some big guy comes at me, I'm not going to wrestle with him. I'm not going to box with him. I'm going to hit him hard in the throat, and I ain't going to mess with him anymore. That's going to shut off his wind. He's going to be going, and I can either walk away or I can bust his knee. Or I could finish this job.
Which is what the pendulum kick is for. Do that pendulum kick right there into the knee.
So I hit him and pendulum kick him, and then I'm off.
That's another thing you pay attention to, though. Like, analyze your opponent. You see that he has a cast on his knee. That's a target.
Yeah.
That's a target.
Yeah,
If people are favoring, back in the 80s and 90s, there used to be a limp thing going on, you know, to make it look cool, you know. And I thought, what the hell? He's a gangbanger with a bad leg? What's good? No, it's just a cool thing, right?
What was it to pretend that you got shot?
I don't.
I remember that.
But yeah, you know, I had that little limp just like that. Yeah, it was kind of rock and move on. Yeah.
It's like you were dancing all the time.
Yeah. Gliding out here.
So, target the leg he's limping on. If he doesn't have a limp, he's going to have one.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, what I was thinking on it, I guess I'm talking about it because.
Saggy pants, full fuckers all the way down.
Same fight with him like that. Really?
Yeah, because it's something that I notice in my own technique that I'm trying to get out of is getting all these too complicated things out of the way and just get back to pure hits.
The thing about JKD is it's never defensive. Never. We're never doing this shit. Come on. Oh shit, I ran out of places to run.
Right.
It never. JKD, always. An offensive art. Make it offensive.
What I can say
Always.
about the whole thing,
I hit him 4 times in the throat. Is he going to survive that? Not. 1 or 2 of those got in.
Yeah.
I can say this with confidence. Hong Kong Fooey really fucked us up as martial artists and as to what we should expect of martial arts.
Let me refer to the Hong Kong Book of Kung Fu.
Right.
I'm talking about, like, you know, the complex, the fight scenes that were like a dance, where it's this back and forth and this complex movements and it looks real cool and then it's got definitive hits. So it's like points. And then it's like, so that put into us is like, this is what a fight should look like if you are trained as a martial artist. And a fight as a martial artist doesn't look too much different than one who is not a martial artist. It's just that the one who isn't a martial artist fights like an idiot. Sometimes. And then the martial artist is much more, we're picking what we're doing with more intention.
So swim at me. So if you don't do something, if you're only backing up, if you're only going shit, 40 down soon,
Yeah.
you're up against the wall and you're going to get whacked. So you see him balling up his fist,
Whoop! Go for it. Intercept.
you gotta step in range, and you. Right. So he's got it for him. He's got to get close.
Yeah.
Which enables me to be close enough also. Whoa! Who's got the bigger nuts? I did. What? Because I just took his off.
Trey wants to stretch.
So do a quick stretch.
Burger 30. I need a burger.
This stuff gives me heartburn. I can't eat this.
Cat stretch.
Double efficient stretch.
Now we're done.
So today is the 5th. Bruce Lee celebration is in 2 weeks. Yep. On the 19th. Birthday celebration on 19th. Because his real birthday is on the 27th, which is around, it's right after Thanksgiving, and everybody will be gone.
I'll be here.
So we're going to do it before.
People won't be in the mood for a big pot like they just had one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Always in the mood for a big pot.
So we're going to have it on the 19th, the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
That way Yolanda can join us too, because she goes in to get her right knee removed or replaced the Monday after, no, the Monday before Thanksgiving, so the 21st. So Michael will be doing class for me on that Tuesday, which is the 22nd.
Yeah.
And everybody is off on Thursday.
I hope she gets the same model of knee as the new one.
It's at least the same
Surgeon.
so chances are probably.
What's the surgeon's name?
Helfin, Christopher Helfin.
I won't be here if we're having class Thanksgiving weekend. I won't be here because we're having our actual Thanksgiving on Saturday.
Well, we're not going to be here either.
Oh, okay.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay.
We're all closed in.
On the
You're
Tuesday.
going to have to put some shoe glue on those things.
You haven't seen Shields' shoes.
Oh, yeah?
He needs duct tape.
He's got a hole in the top of his. All right, bend over. Get your stretching done.
It's kind of feeling awkward here, just being the only one doing it.
I was still good for life.
Yeah.
This is the how to service yourself stretch.
No, it's not.
At the head behind, the hand behind the head. And
Michael said, no, it's not. I'll show you.
I'll show you that one.
That's the back destroyer. If you pull that one off, you're gonna have a really messed up back. Okay. Yeah, hips.
And then after this, do your tree.
Okay. Side.
Come on, I can do that.
Switch.
64, yeah. 64 and arthritic.
All right. Tree time.
In my equilibrium is still on.
So this is how you get it back.
It's because the poles here just switched again.
See, one may blow in your other ear.
Our tree is leaning to the front.
You really want to lose your balance, close your eyes.
Oh, gosh.
That's true.
You just gotta listen to the sound.
The secret is to work towards relaxing your foot completely. Relaxing your base leg. Like tension is what makes you lose your balance. If you're completely relaxed, then your body will start to make the adjustments necessary to stay still.
That comes from the hypothalamus.
Thalamus. Did hypothalamus.
Balance.
What's a hyperthalamus? I want to know that
Too
one.
much.
You got too much thalamus going on.
The hippocampus. For the kids.
No, I just want to reiterate that if anybody wants to continue with Professor Bill's membership, you have my blessing, fun, but his tests will no longer come through. So, I've done my duty.
Which means that if you're part of this group and you want to test for a belt, you'll have to go down there and test it.
Or make other arrangements with him.
But he does not accept, hey, I did it.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Now
So
you do
that's,
something
you know,
like
and that's the way I did it for years. So,
Yeah.
all right, ready? Hope y'all had fun. Hey!
Let out a big fart.
Yes.
Columbia, I swear. Not this time.
Yeah, Trey's trying to replicate it now.
That's what I did though, that's. It's like when people cough and they'll. Yeah. For sure.
I feel like you got heavier now.
Yeah, he put sand.
Well, just for this morning.
Oh.
You're tired.
When the calf stretches.
One more little bit. There we go.
Well, the floor is all more.
Yeah, I need a burger. I'm
Ron, didn't you just
Five
say
guys.
like a month ago you had to go to the emergency room for your blood pressure?
Yeah.
Watch this burger.
I need a burger with no salt.
It ain't the salt, I'm telling you.
It's the burger.
Salt has nothing to do with your blood pressure. It's been proven a million times.
It's a little bit.
There's a kidney stone, so.
It doesn't. American Heart Association finally backed off of that. Said, no, we will focus. There's no correlation between salt and the heart. Fat and the heart, yes.
You said fat.
I still remember them telling us to do, here's the food pyramid and eat all the bread and don't
Eat all the
much of
bread,
anything
eat
else.
all the pasta.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's an upside down
Like-
pyramid.
Gain weight
Well,
and
sort of.
die.
Sugar shouldn't be on the
Why don't you
bottom.
leave that yellow one here, Bill, buddy?
I need to wash it. Again, well, it smells like that.
Because next Saturday we'll be doing the same thing.
That's all right. I'll be here. I'll be here.
Well, you're gonna forget.
I will get those out, I hope this weekend. I hope. We filmed, what we did, Tyra, was film our 12s. Well, everybody at home knows.
You know what?
Get them out there.
I knew something was weird, right? Well, this ain't my jacket, is it?
I think it's still Trey's
Did you steal
jacket.
my jacket?
Yes, I'm like, oh,
What's in the pockets?
Trey's keys. I'm getting ready to take a ride.
Yeah.